So now you have a bike. It's something that you had in your basement, or you bought it at a yard sale. You didn't get ripped off at a flea market. Now you have a bike that you want to do some work on. So the question is, do you restore it or do you recondition it? It's only original once. The best way to ruin the value of a bike is to over-restore it. Repainting will kill a bike's value unless it's an excellent job, and it'll never be worth the cost to do that kind of a job. You have to find decals, silk screens. There's so many things that you have to find after repainting a bike that it's rarely worth it. Unless it's something like this. Now this thing looks terrible. The paint's all flaking off. Obviously there's funky stuff going on everywhere. If you look at the rim, as I mentioned earlier, this is a true antique. It's got a wooden rim, but look at that rim. This bike, even in this condition, should not be repainted. This original paint is worth more like this than it would be if it were repainted. Over here, you see the head badge. It's a brass head badge. It's got porcelain in it. Even though the porcelain is chipped, it is not worth trying to restore that or fix that. This bike, even with all this scaling rust, what you should do is clean it up, and we'll talk about that in another series. But what you should do is clean it up. The general rule is it's only original once, and it's rarely worth the time and the cost to repaint a bike.